AEW will be coming to New York. All
Queen.
Elite Wrestling did not pull any punches when revealing its big plans to return to the road this year. Rather, it threw the stiffest shot ever to the heart of the WWE's most crucial territory in New York. AEW's flagship show, Dynamite, will be a special branding for the September 22nd edition. It will be live from Arthur Ashe Stadium, the home of the U.S. Open tennis tournament, and will be labeled AEW Grand Slam. For those who don't know, Arthur Ashe Stadium is one of the more historic stadiums in New York, and it's a big arena. It's a 20,000 seat, over 22,000 seat arena, I believe. It's got that beautiful dome look. The open, it can be open, it can be closed, so there's no worry about weather there. And, it's a very stunning revelation for people who pay attention to AEW, because Tony Khan has said that, he said this on Barstool Wrestling, I believe, that Arthur Ashe Stadium will serve as the company's home base for New York, much like Madison Square Garden has for decades for WWE, before the Barclays Center. So this is big news for AEW. Not only are they running in New York, but they are running a very unique stadium that we haven't seen run a wrestling event before, and they're kind of making it their own. And a lot of people have actually been very positive about this, because as much as I think people would like to have seen them run Madison Square Garden from a historical standpoint, I think making their own way is actually seen as like a good thing, because they're not just copying WWE. So with that being said, Trevor, will holding events in Arthur Ashe Stadium moving forward help AEW kind of stand out of that WWE shadow?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, already they stand out as of now, running out of Daly's place. Sorry. That was, I thought that was interesting within itself. Then now Arthur Ashe Stadium, like it hasn't been utilized for wrestling before, and it makes you wonder why. Honestly, it's such a big event. WrestleMania could have been there. You know what I mean? Like it could have been something that WWE could have jumped on, but they didn't, which is interesting. I think Tony Khan is very smart for this. I think this was a very smart idea. Capitalize on it, make it your own, do something that other promotions haven't done. You want people to see you as your own entity. This is the way you do it.
Yeah, I fully agree. And the other thing is, making your own way in the wrestling business is a difficult thing to do, because for the longest time it's been, run the basketball arenas, run whatever's available, like the biggest arena in town or whatever. But what AEW is doing is they're running amphitheaters. Like not only have they run the entire show for the past year at an amphitheater in Daly's place, their first event back is going to be at an amphitheater in Miami. So it's always like an interesting changing look of Dynamite, which I think it keeps things fresh, it keeps things new, and the angles that they do with the cameras are always interesting. And at Arthur Ashe Stadium, man, that's going to be like, that's a beautiful stadium, by the way, guys. If you haven't, Google some pictures of it. We have some right here, but it's a beautiful stadium. And, Tony Khan said in the announcement for this that it's going to be a big year for AEW. And this event, Grand Slam, is going to be part of it. And it just shows you, though, I love what they do here in their mindset isn't the same, because a lot of these wrestling companies, they kind of like to do some things the same way. AEW, in a lot of things, they like to think outside of the box and do, because if Tony Khan had said, we are running New York, we're running Madison Square Garden, everyone would have been excited. And it wouldn't have been an issue. Yeah. But to go out on this limb, take this a little bit of a risk, not going to lie to you, at Arthur Ashe Stadium, which has never been done, it shows you the vision there is of creating something unique and creating something that people haven't seen before. And that's the thing that makes AEW, I think, as good as it is. And Tony Khan, who a lot of people say the money mark, has never had experience booking wrestling. Well, he's doing an amazing job for someone who has no experience booking wrestling. You know why? Because the dude understands marketing and he understands building teams. He's not just building superstars. He's building a team at AEW, and he's building these home bases like Daly's Place. He's building these home places like Arthur Ashe Stadium. He's building all this kind of stuff to make things feel special and unique to AEW. That's a great thing.
And I mean, like you said it the best. Like he's very smart. He's doing his own way, which is what you're supposed to do. But it's hard. It is hard to do. But I also think the another thing that really helps him out is the fact that going into this, he was a fan of wrestling. He was always a fan of wrestling. So that going into this, that helps honestly, because as a fan owning a promotion, you try to think about what you would want to see, and that's kind of what he's doing. And I think he's doing an amazing job.
Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.